Hello and welcome to Mindfully Crocheted Unraveled. My name is Mara. Today I'm going to be unraveling the New York Times games, Wordle, Strands, and Connections for Sunday, July 27th, 2025. So, spoiler alert, if you haven't already done your New York Times games for today, please make sure to pause this video and do that first, then come back and compare and see how we did. Of course, if you want, you can always follow along with me, pick up some tips and tricks and strategies as to how I solve my New York Times games daily. And then just please make sure to leave a kind comment down below as to what you thought of my solutions. Without further ado, I'm going to go ahead, bring up my wheel of Wordle start words, and I will get our word selected. Okay, let's exit out of here, shuffle up. Right, make it full screen, and here we go. All right, let me remove this. I'm going to go ahead, pause the video, and bring up my phone, and then we will get to solving the games. Okay, I've got my phone pulled up. Let's open up the New York Times Games app, go down to Wordle, guess your way to the correct word, Sunday, July 27th. Okay, paint. Ah, okay. All right, let's see about another word like, what about, I'm thinking like an SC or an SH word, maybe using O and, all right, let's see, what about, I don't know, shore, like go to the seashore. All right, let's give that a try. Oh, oh my gosh. Wow, that was a good second word, but what will my next word be? Can I get it in 3, or is it going to take, oh, okay, let's see. Oh, let's see. GHO, no. CHO. Choke? What else? There's I don't think there would be a UH word, but is there like an EHO? So GH are the CH, GH, BHO? I don't think so. Oh, WH. Oh gosh, there's a lot of H, two letter, a lot of, sorry, early morning, I can't think. A lot of blends, consonant blends with H. Gosh, it's like SH, GH, PH, but the P is out, the S is out, T is out. So, okay, so that leaves like CH, GH, WH. And I don't think we'll have a GH just based on what's left. As far as the consonants go, about OVE, OKE. All right. Let's try this. Okay, no. All right. So no C, no K. Let's GHO. I don't see any words left. And I don't know that there's a GHO, vowel consonant E. WHO whole. Oh my gosh, the hitting of the R when I mean to hit E is driving me crazy. So whose is out. What about whole? Let's give it a try. Yes. Okay. All right. We got it in 4. My goodness. All right. So 673 games. My current and max streak are 336. Whole. That took me a whole lot of time. All right. Let's go down to strands. Find hidden words and uncover the day's theme, July 27th, 2025. All right, that's a good look. That's a good look. So we're talking about like fashion, like, oh, that's a good look on you. Like, are there any F's? Fashion, like that's a good look, like fashion. I can't even think. Coffee. Okay, I got to get through this. All right. You see, like peas. Sigh. Is this? Here I see study. That's a good look. Like if you study something, you study it. Are we talking about literally giving something a good look? Let's try this. All right. Okay. And I see like an examine, like you examine something, study it, examine. Could this be part of the spanogram? Let's try it. Okay, study, examine. Maybe inspect. All right, okay. I'm seeing here now maybe survey. All right. I'm thinking then spanogram is going to like in a cis. Okay, wait a minute. Is this weigh, like you weigh the pros and cons? Okay. All right. And our spanogram definitely has to go top to bottom through here. So does it start up here or does it start down here? Yes. Oh, wait. Okay, I think I see it. Analysis. All right, there we go. There's our spanogram. What is this last one? Scrutinize. There we go. All right, that's a good look. I got 5 words, then the spanogram, and then the final word. There we go. Analysis. All right, let's move on to connections, group words that share a common theme. Go ahead, add another day to your 59-day streak, July 27th, 2025. Our 16 connections words are Halloween, picnic, easy, grade, child's play, elementary, con game, tailgate, grammar, magic show, block party, piece of cake, festival, no sweat, primary, and hearts. Okay, I see like no sweat, piece of cake, child's play, easy. No sweat, piece of cake, child's play, easy. They all represent easy, but no saying no sweat. Those are all like figures of, you know, like if you said like easy peasy, that's like, okay, easy peasy. Child's play, piece of cake, no sweat, but like elementary could also be like elementary, my dear Watson. It's elementary. It's easy, right? It's something you learn in elementary school. Oh, no, but then with elementary, let me deselect these. Elementary, there's also grammar. Elementary, grammar, grade, primary. Okay, that's like another possibility. I am liking this no sweat. Elementary, no, child's play, piece of cake, there it is. Easy. All right, I'm gonna screenshot. Let's see what else we could have. Just check my time. Okay, I've got a little bit of time before I have to head out, so we're gonna have to do this quickly. Okay, let's switch the color to yellow. All right, grade school, like elementary school related, grammar, primary. I feel like these are, it's school related, grade school, maybe elementary school, grammar school, primary. Okay, and then what about, let's change our color to green. We've got like Halloween picnic, con game, like picnic, tailgate, block party, festival. Those are all, you know, like you do a picnic outside, you do a tailgate outside. With a festival, it's all like groups of outside things. And then switch the color to purple. And we would have Halloween, con game, magic show, and hearts. Well, Halloween and con game, magic show, con game is like maybe magic tricks, your trick or treat. Con game, maybe you're tricking somebody. Magic show is magician doing magic tricks. But hearts, what does hearts have to do with that? Could something else, child's play, could that be? I don't know. I am liking this. Let me write this down a little bit. Okay. Grade, elementary. I'm going to abbreviate grammar, prime. Okay. And then picnic, tailgate, block, and fest. And then Halloween, con, magic, hearts. I'll just draw a heart. Okay, let me delete my screenshot. I'm going to try I'm going to try this, because if this works, then I feel pretty good about the rest. If this doesn't work, then I'm going to switch maybe to the tailgate festival. Let me give this a try. Okay, here we go. All right, nothing to it. Child's play, easy, no sweat. Okay, should we do elementary, grammar, grade, and primary for school? Okay, yes, that's blue. Words before school: elementary school, grade school, grammar school, primary school. All right, and then festival, block party, picnic, and tailgate is probably green. Okay, outdoor events, and then Halloween, con game, magic show, hearts. I feel like it's something to do with trick or tricks, but hearts. I don't know what that one is, but by default, we get it. Let's go. Okay, perfect. Associated with tricks. All right, heart. How is a hearts associated with tricks? Are we talking about like heart tricks? We'll look it up. Anyway, woohoo! I made it to a 60-day streak. I've completed 332 games, and my max streak was 251. All right. Nothing to it. Okay, I'm going to remove this, and let me see if I can just do a quick search and say, how are hearts related or associated with tricks? In the card game of hearts, the association between hearts and tricks is based on scoring and the goal of the game. Hearts is a trick-taking card game where the primary objective is to avoid winning tricks that contain hearts. Each heart captured in a trick counts as 1 penalty point towards a player's score. I've played hearts before, but I can't remember the word trick being associated with it. Each heart card captured. Okay, therefore, players actively try to avoid taking hearts in tricks to keep their score low and win the game. All right, there you go. Okay, so how did you do? I really appreciate you watching, and since I have to head out, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Please check out my other videos, my playlist of New York Times games down in the description box. You can also check out my other channel, Mindfully Crocheted, and there is a link to my other channel down there too. And there is a link to the New York Times games, like desktop version. So if you want to play that way, please check that out. Anyway, check out that video that YouTube is suggesting right there. Don't forget to put a little play in your day. Take care and be kind.